Hello everyone, welcome to LRDIPrep. My name is Samir Sardana. I'm a plus educator on Unacademy. In this video, we will continue with our multiple pie chart advanced level data interpretation set that we were discussing. This is part 3 of this set where we will be discussing the last two questions of the set. So guys, this was the set that we were discussing. We have already discussed the instructions, what information has been given in this pie chart, right? This is the income distribution of Tom in the various expenses head. This is the distribution of the expenses of Dick on various items, food, travel, clothing, and so on. And the same pie chart is given for Harry. And the fourth pie chart is talking about the distribution of total savings, right? Whatever the total amount that they are saving, how that total amount is invested in the various schemes, FD, gold, mutual fund, and so on. So we have already covered that part. The basic set has already been discussed. Let's straight away go to question number 3 and question number 4. Look at this question, guys. What does this question says? If the ratio of income of Tom, Dick, and Harry, the ratio of the income of Tom, Dick, and Harry is in the ratio of 3:5:8. That means in this question, the income ratio is already given. In the previous two questions that we discussed in this set, we were trying to find out the income ratio first and then we were solving the question. But here, this question is even more easier because you are not supposed to find out the income ratio. Income ratio straight away is given to you already. And it says the Tom, Dick, and Harry income ratio is 3:5:8. So what you can do is you can assume any three values, right, of Tom, Dick, and Harry. And let's assume that Tom income is 300. Let's say Dick income is 500, and let's say Harry income is 800, right? All right. Now the question that we are supposed to answer is, what percentage of total saving invested in mutual fund? Is it possible to find out the savings by all three of them in mutual fund? Yes. Why? Because if you know the income of individual, right, you can find out the savings of individual because you have this pie chart which tell you how much is saved by Tom, how much is saved by Dick, how much is saved by Harry. Once you know what is their individual saving, you can also see what is the amount that they are investing in the mutual fund, 15%. Once you know the total saving, you know what is the amount that they are investing in the mutual fund. Okay. Once you know what they are investing in the mutual fund, you can answer the question because the question is asking you what percentage of the total saving invested in mutual fund is the total expenses on traveling for all three. So is it possible to find out the all three traveling expense? Yes, because we have a separate percentage of Tom, Dick, and Harry, right, representing the travel percentages, travel expense percentages. So let's straight away first find out. Let's write down what is their saving percentages and what is their traveling expenses, right? So you see that, guys. The saving expenses of Tom, Dick, and Harry, 20%, 35%, 25%, and 20%. Okay, 35%, 25%, and 20%. And what is the traveling expense? You see the traveling expenses of Tom, Dick, and Harry are 10%, 23%, and 15%. 10, 23, and 15. So let's write it down. 10%, 23%, and 23%. And what is the third value? It's a 15%, right? Traveling expenses 15%. Okay. It's just a calculation part now that you are left with. You see that the saving percent is 35% of 300, which is 105, plus 25% of 500 is 125, plus 20% of 800 is 160. That is a total saving that they are having is 160 plus 125 will be 285. 285 plus 5, 290. 290 plus 100 will be 390. And traveling expense, you can see 10% of 300 will be 30. 23% of 500 will be 115. Plus 15% of 800 will be 120. So the total traveling expenses, 120 plus plus 30 is 150. 150 plus 15 would be 165. 265. 265 is their total traveling expense and 390 is their total saving. And what we are supposed to find out is the saving in mutual fund. And you see that the fourth pie chart will tell you the money saved in the mutual fund is 15%. So 15% of 390, guys. What is 15% of 390? Let's find it out. 390 into 15 by 100. Okay. 5 into 3, 5 into 2, 39 into 3 would be 117 divided by 2, 2 into 5, 58.5. So 58.5 is the money that they're saving in mutual fund, and the traveling expense is 265. Now you have to be careful what you are supposed to find out. The question is asking you the total saving invested in mutual fund. Now, what percentage of the total saving invested in mutual fund? Total saving invested in mutual fund is 58.5. म्यूचुअल फंड में जो पैसे इन्होंने इन्वेस्ट किए उसका कितना परसेंटेज ट्रैवलिंग एक्सपेंस है, राइट? इट्स नॉट दैट वी आर सपोज्ड टू फाइंड आउट म्यूचुअल फंड सेविंग इज व्हाट परसेंटेज ऑफ ट्रैवलिंग, राइट? नो, वी आर सपोज्ड टू फाइंड आउट traveling expense is what percentage of mutual fund expense, right? So mutual fund is 58.5 and traveling expense we know is 265. So 265 is what percentage of 58.5 is what we are supposed to find out, guys, right? Okay, so you see that, guys, this will definitely be more than 100. In fact, you see this is approximately 4 times. So if I multiply 58.5 with 4, you see I'll get 4 into 8, 32 plus 2, 36, 3 to 236, right? So if this is definitely more than 4, right? 236 plus the remaining value out of 265. If I want to do the calculation easier, but you see that 236 as a percentage of 58.5, right? If instead of 265 there would have been 236, my answer would have been 400%, right? My answer would have been 400%. Answer would have been 400%, but this value is more than 400, right? This value is more than 236, so the answer will be more than 200%. How much more is as compared to 236? You see the difference between these two value is 31, right? This value is 31, no, not 31, 36 plus 30 would be 66, 29 more, right? This value is 29 more. So now you see that, right? 236. So basically what I'm doing is I'm writing 265 as 236 plus 29 as a percentage of 58.5, right? 58.5. Okay. Yes, so this is 400, this will cancel it on 4, and this will 29 as a percentage of 58.5 is approximately 50%, right? So this will be 0.5. So the complete multiplying factor is 4.5 into 100. So my answer, my closest answer will be 450%, right? So this will be the answer of the question, that the total money that they are investing on traveling as a percentage of mutual fund would be 450%. This would be the answer of the question, guys. Let's go to question number 4. Question 4 is also based on calculation. It says the total expenses on food for the 3 are 324. The total expense on food for all 3. Now I have made these equations already, guys. You just have to make the equation. You see that Tom is spending how much on food? Tom is spending 21%, 22% on food. Dick is spending 18% of food. Harry is spending 21% of food. So you see that 22% of Tom income, 18% of Dick income, and 21% of Harry income is 324. This is given, right? Similarly, you have the total expenses of travel are rupees 288. So similarly, आपको इनके traveling expenses के percentages भी देखने हैं. So what is X here? X is the income of Tom. What is Y here? Y is the income of Dick. And what is Z here? Z is the income of Harry. Similarly, guys, you make a second equation, total expenses on travel. Travel के तीनों individual expenses लिए, Tom के, Dick के, Harry के तीनों का total 288 के equal रखा. And then you have the third equation, total expenses on entertainment, right? So तीनों का entertainment निकाला, entertainment के expenses निकाला, 10% of Tom, 7% of Dick, and 9% of Harry. कहाँ से है percentages? They are given in this, right? You see, entertainment के case में, you see Tom का 10%, Dick का 7%, Harry का 9%. इन तीनों का total जो है वो आपको question में दिया हुआ है 144 के equal. So this question is just solving these 3 linear equation, right? So let me solve it for you, right? So or what we are supposed to find out is what is the total expenditure on medical. मेडिकल का तीनों का टोटल एक्सपेंसेस निकालना है तो 16%, 8% टॉम का निकालना है, 12% ऑफ टेक and 16% of Harry. 8, 12 and 16. So what we are supposed to find out is, in this question what we are supposed to find out is 8% of Tom income plus 100 में नीचे नई वैल्यू ले रहा हूँ, right? So I'm simply taking the value of the income of Tom is 100x. Let's say income of Dick is 100y, and let's say income of Harry is 100z. So 8% of medical expense of Tom, 12% of medical expense of Dick, and 16% of the medical expenses of Harry is what we are supposed to find out. We have these equations, and XYZ is what we are supposed to find out. The moment you find XYZ from this equation, you're just supposed to put it over here. So it's just a calculation part, so I'll just tell you how to solve it, guys. You see that if I look at this equation number 2 and equation number 3, right, 10x plus 7y plus 9z is equal to 144. Subtract it, guys. This will get cancelled. You will have here 23 minus 7 will be 16y plus 6z is equal to 144, right? Okay, now this will give you 8y plus 3z is equal to 72, right? This is the one equation that you will have. And similarly, now you see that you have an equation y and z. You can also make one more equation in terms of y and z by eliminating x from here. And how can you eliminate x from here? By multiplying this equation by 10, right? By multiplying this equation by 10, you'll have the equation as 220x plus 180y plus 210z is equal to 3240. And by multiplying this equation by 22, right? So you will have 220x plus 22 into 7 will be 154y plus 22 into 9 would be 198z is equal to 144 into 22, guys. 144 into 20 is 2880. 144 into 2 is 288. So the value will be 2168, 3168, right? 886, yes, 3168. So see that you will have one more equation in terms of y and z. Now this get cancelled. This will give you 180 minus 54 is, guys, 26y plus 12z is equal to 10 minus 8 2, 13 minus 6 7, 1 minus 1 0, right? So take 2 as common. 13y plus 6z is equal to 36. You see that now you have two equations, 13y plus 6z is equal to 36. Now you just have to multiply this with 2 and eliminate z, and then you get the value of y. Multiply it with 2, you will have 16y plus 6z. We are multiplying this equation by 2, guys, right? Is equal to 144. Subtract it, this get cancelled. Minus 3y will be equal to 108. Y will be equal to 36. Now you can put the value of y here and you'll get the value of z. Okay, right? The value of y is equal to 36. By putting the value of y, you'll get z. And once you find out the value of z, you can find out the value of x also. And once you find out x, y and z, you just put these values over here and you'll get all of your answer, right? So it's just a calculation part that you're supposed to do, and you can easily do the remaining calculation, right? So one value is fine. When we have already found one values, remaining values can also be found. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. So this set is completed now. The multiple pie chart has been completed, right? These are the 4 questions that we were supposed to discuss in this set, guys. I'm teaching live on Unacademy Plus for CAT exam preparation. You can attend my quantitative aptitude section of quant classes. You can attend my LRDI classes on Unacademy Plus by subscribing to Unacademy Plus using my referral code LRDI Samir. This will also give you a discount on Unacademy Plus purchase price. See you then in the next session, guys. I'll be uploading more such videos on this channel, and please subscribe to the channel and share it with all of your friends. And thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks to all of you.